Everybody should have somewhere to live. Everybody. Everybody should have somewhere to live.
Today we had a rally and a march in support of our homeless neighbors in downtown Phoenix, and it was precipitated by the imminent closure of the men's overflow shelter.
What do we want? Houses! When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Houses! When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Housing! When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Housing!
We kind of put, the politicians in the spotlight and the fact that these people are going to suffer in this heat. So they have to act now before it gets any worse, because you start getting people going out from heat stroke and everything. They got to get them housed as fast as possible.
It's hot out, drink a lot of water. It means something when people see you out there walking on this issue. So thank you very much for doing what you do.
The people that are down here today are consistently fighting day in and day out with our displaced members in our community. And right now we're at a position where potentially over 80 individuals will be left in the Phoenix heat with no place to go.
It's up to us as individuals to step forward and do what we can to pressure our elected officials to make funding available and make sure that people literally are not dying in the streets of Phoenix. We don't believe that a parking lot is a suitable shelter. We don't even call it a shelter. It's a parking lot. It looks like a cage. It's very demeaning, it's degrading, it's dirty, it's just wrong. And we've ignored this for many years. So it's time to actually take a look at this and get down there and say, this is wrong and you need to change it now.
I slept in and also had my girlfriend was staying in it. That was just horrendous. I mean, it's a third world country. You open up any one of the Porta-Johns and it says right on the door, it's a manufacturer's statement. This unit is good for 10 people for 1 week. There's 8 Porta-Johns and over 300 people. So you do the math, you have overflowing Porta-Johns, that you not only have to use, but you have to walk through the sewage that's seeping out of them, which is also about 5 feet away from the water buckets they used to have up against the wall that they filled with a hose, and that was your washing water and drinking water.
As I've talked to people who live on the streets, who come to every night at the Andre House for a meal, yeah, they need a meal, they need shelter over their head, but what they need is hope. They just need hope. And if you're living in a parking lot or living in a shelter and somebody doesn't know your name, it's the hope that disappears.
What do we want? Shelter! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Shelter! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Shelter! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Shelter! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Shelter!
So I just ask everyone here to just tell their friends, to take it back to their faith communities, to take it back to their work communities.
I was actually lucky enough, I got picked in a lottery for 35 guys out of 300 to go into rapid rehousing, and just kind of went from there.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, when you're homeless, where do you go? Hey, hey, ho, ho, when you're homeless, where do you go?
We plan to work with the city and the state and the county officials to, I think our job as MASH is to keep them aware that we're watching and that we're going to keep pressuring to make sure that conditions improve, both in the East Lot, in the overflow shelters, and in Cass itself.